Cái gì
Cho bao nhiêu buổi rồi phải
suspect like in part two suspect ending cái trò nào thì to cái say na can like in part two thêm karam ganin observance of Laini as the day of praise and worship. Laini, which means Scripture Day, coincide with Sunday on which praise and worship service to Pasian is held by the LAIPIAN HAU Pasian religion believers. LAIPIAN Pasian Sangin is built in their respective wards and village. Believers assembled in the Pasian Sangin, praying, sharing Pasian words of praise to Pasian. The other procedure for worship service was in accordance with Pasian's directives. What to do and what not to do on Laini were commanded by Pasian as shown under. Number 1. Avoid heavy works causing give of sweat on Laini. Number 2. Do not kill any creature on Laini. Number 3. Do not sell or buy things on Laini. Number 4. Do not lodge any form of complaint. Do not hold any arguments on Laini. 5. Fully submit yourself to the mighty Pasian and concentrate on his teachings. And goes on. Believe of the next word as shown through vision. As promised through vision, it was revealed to LAIPIAN HAU by Pasian that a human being is formed of soul and spirit. When the soul passes away on earth, the spirit is taken to Gam Nom. Heavenly above. But those people who show disobedience to Pasian's commandments, their spirits were carried away by the dust to Joy Communagam, dark realm of the evil spirits, where they were tortured by the evil spirit according to the degree of their evil deeds while living on earth. Second, LAIPIAN HAU and his visions. While the CIN people live in such a hard and hazardous life as briefly outlined above, live with fear of war and of death. The great prophet LAIPIAN HAU was born on 28 December 1859 of parents who Kan Lian and Pi Zam in Dimdim, CIN state. He was brought up an ordinary child according to the CIN traditional patterns of life. But when he was 17, he received a series of communications from Pasian, CIN's unique term of God, in his visions. Visions of heaven, vision of changing world, visions of Pasian's comment, vision of abolishing dog sacrifices, vision of creating life, scripts, and so many others. In this document, vision of abolishing dog sacrifices and vision of creating life, quote script, will be stated in brief. A. Vision of Pasian's comment to abolish dog sacrifices. Once in a vision, Pasian appealed to Pasian HAU and commanded, Pasian HAU, starting from now until 8 years are completed, abstains from taking the life of living things, from the smallest fleas and ants to the biggest beasts. as Patian commanded. He scrupulously abstained from taking the lives of any living things for 8 years. When the 8 years were completed, Patian again recommended him. Patinal, we have now completely fulfilled our promise with Joyce and we have totally overcome them. For during these 8 years, we have successfully abstained from taking lives, whereas they have been persecuting and killing human beings. Therefore, from this day on, which I command you, you must absolutely cease to sacrifice meat and drinks to the gods. From that day onwards, all means of sacrifices of meat and drink to the doi from the most spirited Pusa doi, called ancestral spirit, called and to the lesser doi, were abolished. Patinhau recorded his conquest over dois by composing the following verse: Xiàn mang in dong nam hong khác dìn tọ naken in jie u ba khan lung gim na xianin len pon bang Almighty Pasian, he sent me a word. He said apart from those, the band of men from ancient times, Pasian now cast off like rubbish.